Now, Channel 3 Early Warning Weather.
If you want to get some stuff done around the house tomorrow, or you want to go for a bike ride, something like that, do it in the morning. All bets are off once we get to the afternoon. Periods of rain and some strong winds are going to be here by after sunset at the latest, but we're looking around 4 p.m. for things to start really firing up across the state. So that does mean a good chunk of Thursday is not going to be too bad with that wind-rain combination, but we will start to look at some isolated showers once we get to Thursday morning. And you'll notice here as we see more and more rain weighted in eastern Connecticut as opposed to central and western Connecticut. So by 4 p.m., starting to look at some of those isolated, possibly some heavy showers across the state. And then once we get to 4 p.m. through 9 p.m., the front will start to emerge and bring up with it lots of that warm ocean water, creating plenty of moderate to heavy showers across the state. So around 9 p.m., maybe closer to midnight, that should be the worst of it, where we see heavy rain falling across the state. The arrival of the front after dark is a preferable time, keeps the thunderstorm and severe weather chances completely minimized, but nonetheless, this is still going to squeeze out a lot of rain over Connecticut through tomorrow evening into the early morning hours of Friday. Things are done. We wiped the slate clean for Friday morning. It's going to be a great commute on Friday. It's just going to be that evening commute, possibly for eastern Connecticut, and then anything you're trying to do after dark on Thursday, it will be impacted big time by the weather. Here's a look at one model projection for those rainfall totals yet again. This is another instance where we see eastern Connecticut painted heavily with the showers as opposed to central and western Connecticut. But an inch of rain in Waterbury is nothing to sneeze at. But once we get to 4 inches plus across eastern Connecticut and some places like Willimantic, New London, Norwich, definitely talking about the possibility of some poor drainage and urban flooding concerns. It'll be a breezy start for tomorrow morning, but once we get to 4 p.m., as well as the arrival of those heavier showers, we're expecting those winds to start flaring up to occasionally 40 miles per hour, and that is marginally strong enough, especially with some wet soil and some of the leaves on the trees, to possibly rip down a couple of tree branches. Subsequent power outages not out of the question for tomorrow evening. Looking at satellite radar, some increasing thin high clouds across Connecticut. We'll notice that trend for the remainder of today. We stay rain-free for today, however. Wind speeds are a little calm out of the south, and we'll just rev those southerly winds up for tomorrow. Right now, 70 degrees or so across the state. Foliage report, we're starting to see things popping up a little bit in Litchfield County, and things are in full swing for the White Mountains and the Green Mountains up in Vermont. Here's a look at stores right now. Nice blue skies, beautiful day out there. Look at this. It's so nice. This is going to be one of the best days that we have all month long, and it's also going to be the warmest day of the forecast. Our temperatures tonight are falling into the 50s. Not that cold outside. Our high temperatures for tomorrow, or today, rather. This is what we got going on this afternoon, 72 degrees in Hartford. Along the forecast here, we'll notice 60s starting with tomorrow's wet weather, tomorrow afternoon into the evening. And then we'll notice a subtle cooling trend through this forecast. This upcoming weekend is going to be dry, a little bit of breezy start, and then we expect some more rain chances to reemerge for early next week. Kara?
All right, Connor, thanks so much. We'll keep an eye out, especially for that tomorrow after dark. October.